So every VC wants to back a company that's going to scale. Every investor wants a company that's going to scale. But it's a double-edged sword. If you look up, you'll see 50 feet of solid steel pallet racking. And we're putting robots on each and every column in here, so about 700 columns. The reason we're doing that is to get the throughput of material. And then they start getting concerned about, geez, how can you scale? Are you going to be able to scale? Can you hire people quickly enough? Can you find geographic locations quickly enough? Can your manufacturers get you the equipment that you need quickly enough? Will your customers find you quickly enough? The total capacity of the facility is to handle millions of customers. It's going to take us a little while to get there, but we're ramping up. So scaling is really a process of sort of orchestrating a lot of different moving parts in such a way that you don't let one part get ahead of the other too quickly. So this is where customers' mail is held today. As you can see, each customer has their mail in their own bin, and that's going to change when we bring in the high-speed machinery. So when we first started out, we were just handling a few customers. That was no big deal. One server and one failover. But then when we got Cheetah, well, okay, all of a sudden we're turning on quite a few facilities and 1,000 employees pretty quickly. All right, well, that's not going to work. We need to upgrade the servers. Well, there's a limit. Engineering's telling me we can't just keep adding servers. We've got to do a bit of a rebuild on the architecture before we can add more servers. Well, how long is that going to take?
I sometimes have screaming fits on email and, no, we can't do that. Are you crazy? Right now, we're in red line mode. I mean, it's high stress around here at the moment, and with this project now, I mean, we have an incredible pressure on a deadline. Milliken's having a blip on the microwave?
Yeah. It was just another blip. I don't know what the heck's going on, but they're going to sort it out.
How do we get from the point we're in to a brand new system that's scalable, high availability, a complete rewrite that now builds in and takes into account all of our learnings from the old platform? Many of the things that were scoped back then were what we thought people would want and need, and well, we now have a rapidly growing customer base who are telling us what they need, and it's perhaps not what we thought they'd need in the first days. Over here, I'm just keeping track of new features as they occur, new product features that I want to actually start focusing on. It's a long list. Everything from supporting multiple mail processing centers across the country to being able to have billing work correctly for a major enterprise.
My challenge is to go from contract signing to live operations as quickly as possible. So while we're negotiating a contract, which is going to take weeks or months, and we may not ever get there, we have no guarantee. We've just done this pilot program so far. We've got to do a national rollout to 20 cities with physical operations. We've got to lease buildings, we got to do the remodeling, we got to bring in very expensive equipment, we got to train people, we got to get them working properly on producing this service. And so we got to get all these things balanced in our business plan and make sure that all the parts are there at the right time when the customers show up.